better in the mid-range, but going to be tough for him with this tough Lakes and Rental defense.
Rolled cutting, Bobbley got it back. Tyson against Cooper. High arcing shot.
Laurier. Fall away jumper short. You and I were talking about, Aaron, with just how well Cooper moves for how big he is. Like, this is the first time I've seen before they got the ball.
Owe one-on-one over Cooper.
With two defenders, and he couldn't make the baseline delivery.
But you don't get hired by Maryland if you're Buzz unless you've done this a number of times.
Sure, totally. He's won everywhere he's been.
Absolutely.
It's his 19th year as a head coach in college basketball, and success has followed him everywhere. Marquette, Virginia Tech, Texas A&M, Washington.
Double-double machine, but only 10 out of his last 43 from beyond the arc.
Michigan State, 25 wins this year. They won at Mackey Arena. Very difficult to do. Wins over Illinois, Arkansas, North Carolina, a bunch of tournament teams. Scuda to
Steinbach, good touch. Ooh. Awkward inbound spot. Right down into Jacobson. Offensive.
There's Cornish. Cornish working against Borojic. Harvard working against.
Back on the floor. Cheddar, tough shot. Loose ball. And knocked it. Constant movement.
Right now it's Kohler defending him. Demery on a bounce. Reed has owned the paint, and it's denied.
Him over as he jumps over or maybe through the Oregon Duck defender.
took a little contact lead like you really could if you got stops after you've been able to have a positive offensive possession.
Smith just ran right into Carson Cooper. Kind of stunned him. It's a three for Anderson over Cooper.
But he is fighting through a lot of different players.
He's 0 for 6 from the floor, but his team has a 9-point lead on the road at Michigan State. Mirkovic head down, trying to ram into the lane. Cooper providing resistance. Mirkovic really.
Chemistry between him and Fears this year on those alley-oops. The ideal start defensively for the Spartans.
Amazing when you stay 4 years how much better you get. Cooper, good example.
And Fears #1 in the country in assists at 9.1 per game.
And both teams like they go inside out. This guy's got either hand. Really a tough kid, Lara, at that
Between those two guys.
Juru goes to the spot.
Cadeau gives up his dribble. Lendeboard watched by Carr. Bounce it. Johnson tries to duck inside. Cooper forms a wall, and it's grabbed by Mara. Couldn't finish. Popped up in the air. Battle for it, and it's out of bounds.
Rutgers 2 wins in Big Ten play, both in overtime, both in this building. It's Grant sweeping.
He's away from March. And you can feel it in here right now. It's Braden Smith. Over to Lawyer. 15 to go. Down inside. Kaufman red. Goes to work. Puts it up. No! Biggest lead on either side belongs to Michigan State. Wilson in traffic. Got it back. Back up. And in.
Physical, and they're big and strong. The weight program here is excellent. Until you get in that game, you just don't realize the physicality and then the speed that they play with.
Inside a minute now, Craig working to get one off. Cooper with a tight.
Here's Hadley, sets up McNeely, knocked in 7 threes in Louisville's win on Thursday. Kick to the corner. Hadley misses the line against the Wolverines.
Small lineup. Cheddar. Cooper's got to play him away from the goal because he can do this.
Cheddar misses on a 3.
Really looks for his own shot today. We'll see if that changes in the second half.
And his thing is assists. He leads the nation, but he's also been able to
execute in the half court. We know they can run. We know they can get second chances. But that execution as we get towards March, it's going to have to keep getting better and better.
And on this end, they have the third best defense in the country, according to Ken Palm and his metrics. DeVries looking for space. Wants another one from downtown. Too much.
Shot clock at 4. The right guy's got it. The right guy's got it.
Good trail here. Mara. Back it up on Cooper. Across the lane. Had it.
State, Illinois has 3. They're 3 for 10. I thought Illinois won by 40 last time out against Northwestern and forced all of 1 turnover. They've created 5 so far tonight. Ivisic, short until this change with Mike Tomlin. 1-point game, just about 11 to go, and as entertaining of a basketball game as you will see.
Back to switch.
Wagler missed it.
4 minutes and change to go until halftime. Mirtic blocked.
Extending it to 4-point lead for Michigan State. Evans on the drive. Cooper.
The late close. Adams back in. So is Mills for Maryland. Shot clock at 10.
Here's really working hard. I didn't quite get it back. I think that's key with this team.
A lot of dribbling here. Not much action. And Mills comes up short. Rebound.
Playing and trying to complete the puzzle, but also getting ready. You know,
Michigan State has 13 here in the second half.
Get the ball to the second side. They can get to the middle of the court.
Look out.
We play on, but it is the second foul on Jeremy Pierce.
Definitely the second foul, and without Divine Ikuchukwu, who's been out, they have to have Fears playing a lot of minutes.
Getting late.
Top 2.
Yeah, that's a big story in the Big Ten, and obviously Fears hitting threes. That's an even bigger story in the league.
Villanelle turning short.
Trailer, 9 times out of 10 is going to be open on the back end.
There's Kyan Evans. Wilson will fire a 3. That won't go.
Own personal spotlight. Strickland.
Tough match here, I think, for Cooper.
Lendeboard dishing out some punishments.
Guard to come pick it up.
Here's Wilson. Trying to knife through a tough defense of Carson.
Offensive productivity, but this has been a bounce-back performance for the freshman Cam Ward.
Smith gets a screen. Kicks out. Lawyer hasn't put up a shot yet. But Michigan State handled that low pick and roll so well. That is not easy to guard.
A team that North Carolina is, Michigan State may be even a better defensive team. So the question is, can North Carolina win one when it's really, really tight and close?
Was up to the challenge on the glass. Can they do it for another 20 minutes? Easier said than done.
Tied at 33 to start the second half. Neither team led by more than 6 at any point in the first half. Rink masked with a game-high 15. He's got the ball now for Nebraska. 4 to shoot. Drives on Cooper. Good defense and a great contest. Jumper.
I play the small lineup as much tonight because of Michigan State's size, but they just look like such a confident group right now, especially compared to earlier in the year.
Yeah, 7 of their last 10 have been in the win column. Had wins against Nebraska, at USC, beat Rutgers. Team's feeling it. Booker from 3. That won't go. And look at
Yes. Oh, it's a tough place to play. I mean, they get after you. From the moment you walk out to warm up, they're yelling something at you. Send a little help. There's the double. That's really smart. That's great defense. Boozer working on Cooper. Classic. Unable
to the second. Here's Powell. The cross. Good recovery by Tang defensively. Wilson against Cooper. The cross. The step. Tough try.
His sophomore season from getting on track. He continues to blossom in his senior campaign. Reed, short.
Got exactly what they wanted off that little low cross screen, guard to big, and hoping that Kentucky would switch it. Michigan State scripts out their first 4 plays. They try to get a tip play too, but to get the tip play, you have to win the tip, and they didn't.
Shot clock at 10. Aberdeen to Mo Diabate.
Scored in over 4 minutes. Tom Izzo's challenge to his team: defend a heck of a lot better. And tonight, the nation's 7th-ranked defense has showed up. Down to 6. Bilodeau with 3. Contested shot.
For Kohler, who sits down with those 3 fouls. They continue to work it inside to Parks. Cooper with a strong defense. Parks spinning. He just can't quite get that one.
He can excite you at all ends. 35-32. UConn. Keep him busy, but not impact. Get inside, big fella. And those open threes they were getting in the first half, not happening now.
Kemery turns the corner.
There you go.
Give it up. Reed. And he is blocked on the inside by
Athleticism at the 5.
He cocked it back a little bit that time, Joe. Is right down low. That was
Malachi Smith. There's the back screen, then a ball screen, and a load up in the lane.
inside. Reed turning, shifting, floating. It's in and out.
11 points on the break now for Michigan State.
Here's the handoff. Tang for 3. And the rebound to Rowe. Spartans hustling back in transition, and they match up. Garrison has a mismatch inside. He wants the ball. Instead, it's Owe.
He's having a really strong showing here in half number 2 today. Steinbach trying to find his way past Cooper, and it rims out. Diallo in.
Penn State down 10 in a blink. Looking for answers here. Urich, short.
Arkansas, it was his 4th game as the head coach here back in 1995. Been a while.
Little did he know, huh?
That was at the Palace over Detroit that game.
This is a way of slowing it down, making him work and take tough shots.
22% from 3, 13 for 60. They've already got 2 here tonight.
Well, seeing one go down early is helpful. And Fort can really stretch the floor. He hasn't been making them this year, but he can shoot it.
Robinson pump fake. Tried to step it back. Couldn't. Still 10 to shoot. David LaRue working against Cooper. Great job defensively from Cooper.
Well, he gets his hands out and active in the passing lane, then able to contest in the corner.
Evans, two-way player. It's a guy that's part of the big 3 for Oregon, but it's down to a big 1 with Shellstad and Biddle out. And it is Evans out.